The Drake-Kendrick beef should have never started in the first place. Here is the number one reason why we got the battle that Drake could never win. What up, words? Your boy Charles Brown back again talking facts. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you hit that CLBMG Cashapp. Listen, bro. This battle from day one was rigged. This was never going to be in anyone's favor other than Kendrick from day one, because the simple fact of the matter is you cannot win a battle when you got into it as a sucker in the first place. I'm just going to be honest. When you get into a battle with an emotional response, you're going to lose. This battle started over a shot across the bow, as they say. The control verse where Kendrick went and name dropped every rapper in the business out of respect, which is the part that Drake missed when he went on a rant for like 5-6 years, still digging at Kendrick about this verse. Kendrick said ASAP, Rocky, Jay, who he named all these rappers, some of the greatest rappers, Jay Electronica, Big Sean, everybody, whoever was in the game, his peers. And he said, I got respect for y'all, but I'm trying to murder y'all on that mic. If I'm an MC, which I really truly am in my heart and soul, I'm going to respect those sentiments. I'm going to be like, damn, you're not supposed to say that out loud, but you're supposed to be like, yeah, I'm going to body these dudes when I get on these tracks. If you're not an MC if you're not an MC with that kind of frame of mind, you're probably trash. And that's why we got so many trash rappers around here right now, because a lot of y'all don't understand what this shit is about. This thing is a competitive sport. This thing is a serious situation when you go against your peers on these mics. You're trying to rip their heads off. I'm sorry to tell you that. Any feature, you're supposed to be trying to body the feature. That's what they pay you for. Kendrick said, I'm trying to murder you dudes. Now, most MCs dapped him up when they saw him, laughed it off, or was like, oh, you got me. All right, I got you. I'm going to get you back, da-da-da. But in an MC way, because that's what MCs do. We take a challenge and we run with it. We don't go in interviews and be like, yo, I thought it was, I didn't like that move because he saw me at another show and it was all love. So if that's how you really feel, then yo, say that then. And all this, it is emotional, which we all have emotions. But if we understand hip-hop from the day it was invented, it has always and will always be a competitive sport. When you play football, your best friend ends up on the other team, he's trying to dust your ass. He's trying to knock your helmet off. He gonna be your friend later, but we playing football. I'm trying to clothesline your ass. And we can go laugh about it later, but in the game, I'm trying to knock your shit. This is what rap is. And if Drake was this sensitive, he don't deserve to be in this business. Drake is claiming it's 20v1. Yeah, it's 20v1 because you having a personal issue about everything with everybody in this business. And you're taking it out on them by trying to sleep with their women, sleep with their girls, and do foolish shit behind their back. And then they find out and they don't want to do business with you no more. It is a problem. This has been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. We have seen Drake piss off Diddy and every single person that at first is cool with him for whatever reason. And sometimes he don't deserve it, right? When the guy peed on him in the movie theater, or the guy was drunk and he peed on him, I don't know if he peed beside him or peed on the floor or peed on, I don't know what he did. And it messed up his relationship with T.I. That wasn't Drake's fault. T.I. made it, he put it in a song. T.I. was low-key wrong for that. But at the same time, I'm just telling you from my opinion. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna let you stand up and pull your penis out and start to pee on me or near me without that whole theater dumping. It's really not gonna be, it's not gonna go down like that. That's just me. You're not peeing on me. And then it's just all good and I go and freshen up in the bathroom. I don't care how much money I got. It is what it is. And with that kind of money, he shouldn't even have been able to do that in the first place. You should have a mean-ass security team that you don't even sit beside niggas you don't even know. I'm just going to keep it a buck. So that tells you everything you need to know about the emotional and rational side of Drake. So what I'm saying is, this battle from the very day one was built on an emotional response of a person who doesn't understand hip-hop. Every interview I've seen with Drake, he's from in his younger days, very nice, very polite, seems very well grounded, well rooted in his Jewish culture. Seemed like he came from a good neighborhood, good background. Very, very proud of his bar mitzvah, right? He wasn't in no all black neighborhood. I don't think it was any black people in that neighborhood. Might have been a few. But this is where you don't build that steel mentality. This is why you don't understand what to react to and what not to react to. So you're just reacting to everything emotionally. This whole battle was supposed to go like this because Kendrick is a dude from the hood, from the culture. He understands it. I am going to say something that's going to be controversial. I don't think Drake understands this culture. I think Drake wants to desperately be in it. You want me to tell you why I don't think Drake understands this culture? Who buys memorabilia of other rappers other than fans? Who has Tupac ring and Pharrell's chains and Pusha T's cup and all this? Who does that other than a fan outside of the culture? I'm just going to be honest, bro. I'm just going to be honest. Me as an MC who saw these dudes from their very first record all the way up to becoming who they are, I don't need to buy your memorabilia. Not for $1 million. I don't need your ring. I don't need the ring of the Fat Boys. Right? I don't need Slick Rick's pinky ring. I don't need Juvenile's gold teeth. I don't need none of that. That's somebody who's outside of the culture. I don't need it. But Drake stocks up on this memorabilia of the culture. That is a fan. Now, what can a fan do? A fan can memorize lyrics. A fan would take the lyrics from somebody else, memorize it, spit it as good as the damn person they got it from, if not better. Drake does that in his real professional life. He memorizes lyrics from somebody else and spit it as good or better than the person that wrote it. That is a fan. I am not an MC if I need you to write my raps. I am sorry to inform you. I'm not an MC if I need you to write my raps. I can be an entertainer. I can be I can be a rapper, but I'm not an MC. The simple fact of this matter is, this whole battle was started by one guy who understands hip hop and another guy who's a fan on the outside of it that used a lot of people to get inside of it. I want you to show me how Drake got inside hip hop on his own merits, on his own verses and rhymes, and not a cosign from Lil Wayne and Baby and every black rapper from Atlanta and wherever else to amass his fortune and to keep him in the business, and all of the picking and pulling of everybody's songs and tracks. I can't tell you one, and people are going to say, well, Jay doesn't do that. I'm sorry to tell these Jay-Z haters that really want to say it all the time. Jay steals, Jay doesn't steal. Every rapper in this business will pay homage by saying a little line of somebody's stuff. It is what it is. But I'm not getting you to write my entire 3 verses. I'm not getting you to write my chorus, my hook, and the ending and the beginning. I'm not getting you to go in there and harmonize and figure out how good how the flow should go, and then you tell me and I memorize it and then I go do it. That's not what we're doing. So what I'm saying is, I feel like an MC is Kendrick, a real true MC that understands this culture. Now, I feel like Drake understands this culture, but only to a degree, because he doesn't do all the key principles of what you're supposed to do with it. Drake does not leave the bubble of Drake's world. There is no we. It's only I. And Kendrick leaves it all the time. He is for us, we. Them, they, those. Drake is always telling you about Drake because he doesn't have the experiences that you need as an MC in the hood. He doesn't know where to start to pull him. He doesn't know nothing about a Ratchet Happy Birthday. They don't have those where he's from. So what I'm saying is, he's pulling from the culture. He's not adding to it. He's pulling from it. And if you took everything away, I don't know if you took all the writers away and all of the this and that and I don't know if he would come out with something as good as what he's been coming out with. I'm just going to be honest. I think Drake takes these flows and these cadences and these styles from all of these up and coming artists, because without them there is nothing there. And he's afraid of that. So with this control verse saying, I want to murder you, he doesn't understand that that's showing you love. He called your name out because he respects you, and he's showing you love and admiration, because that's how niggas talk to each other when they love each other, bro. I'm just being honest. Like, dog, I'm trying to bust your ass. You sit down with your boy and play Madden. Are you trying to be like, are you ready? Are you ready? No, set it up. I'm trying to bust your ass. You put on 2K. You trying to bust this dude's ass. Y'all go play ball. You trying to dunk and you trying to slam on this dude. You trying to show him he's a bitch. You trying to shut his ass down. And then we can go drink whatever after that. But you're not playing with him when you're playing sports or you're doing something aggressive. But he steals your man. And that's what he didn't understand when he overreacted to the control verse. And that's why we're here 10 years later or whatever it is. And Kendrick put him in a place because he doesn't understand this. Kendrick will beat him in every scenario. Any MC can see from a mile away. This guy don't get this. He thinks this is about being cute. That's not what this is about. Method Man was always trying to ugly himself up. He put an eye in. I came to bring them. You know what I'm saying? Like, Method Man was trying to ugly himself up because it was about the bars, bro. And it's okay to be, okay, I'm sexy and I love girls, da-da-da. But let me ask you this, and I'm gone. What sexy, red hot lover tone type dude is considered a top MC? Not one. What rapper that spits only for ladies and females, and you better not say LL Cool J, because he doesn't just spit for females and ladies. I need you to tell me how this type of artist can go into an MC battle and expect to win it. He can only go but so far because his fan base is going to get disappointed if he says the wrong thing. If Drake would have said the word pedophile, it would have been a massacre. He would have lost all kind of endorsements, and so he know he can't say that. He couldn't even say it in his response. He said, you had to take this Epstein route. So I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think that Drake understands hip-hop the way he's supposed to. Because if it was me in the battle against Kendrick, 99% of that stuff I wouldn't even have responded to. Did you notice that Kendrick didn't respond to almost nothing Drake said about him? He just hit him. Drake's playing defense. That means he doesn't understand this hip-hop thing. He doesn't get it. So the battle was never going to win. Drake was always going to lose. He doesn't understand hip-hop. He is taking from the culture and not giving much back. And for some reason, the people that love him thinks that he's great. And that's fine. I don't have no problem. I'll play Drake at the next barbecue. But that's all I'm going to play it as a barbecue. I'm not going to bump it in the whip. I'm not going to put it on when I want to hear some real shit. I'm just sorry to say. Because there's really not much real to it in my opinion. It's cool. And it's okay. But when it's written by 5-10 different people, I can't really resonate with it. I need to know that that's you spitting that rap. That's what rap is about. Your words, your thoughts. And on that note, I'm out. Peace.
Elevate your mind with high-quality THC-infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.